Hi Taurus, welcome to your September 2021 He Said, She Said reading. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Taurus, let's take a quick look at the oracle cards for you. Firstly, we've got this really cute cat card here. This cat's out flat on his back. And it feels like he's fallen, but you know what? It's a stance of release. It's a stance of letting go of tension, struggle, dramas, traumas, anything that's recently had you in its grip, Taurus. This is an energy of letting all that go and being able to breathe after that release. Now, Richard has pulled a card.
He also looks like he's sleeping, doesn't he? Resting.
Yeah, resting. Yeah. Yes.
I've got the card of creative here, and it's about being imaginative, inventive, inquisitive. Now, this also has about it, I think, a slight magician kind of energy as well. So what are you creating, Taurus, or what's the other person creating?
Either side can resonate, as you know, and of course if you're cross-watching, either side can resonate as a Taurus that you're dealing with.
So we've got nice energies here.
Let's take a look. We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you feel about the other person, the strengths, the challenges, advice, what to do, what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Okay, so we've got status of the relationship, how this person views you, Taurus, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Okay, let's take a look. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now I'm picking that up as you. Taurus, whether you're male or female, makes no difference. It's not about sex or gender, it is about the energies. And it feels a little bit like Richard was saying earlier about the need to take a rest. It feels like that. It feels like self-care, needing to nurture yourself, needing to take care of your own needs before anyone else's.
It seems like you need to work on getting that Queen of Pentacles back up into the upright. Yeah, it is too much of something.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look over here. We've got the Three of Cups in the reverse as status of the relationship. Well,
what's going on here?
Somebody looks like they got a third party here. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's this person. We'll see as we go. Okay,
let's take a look. How you feel about this person? We've got the Star. Okay, so there's an energy around this of remaining optimistic, being hopeful, trusting in the divine plan, but releasing it to whatever you see as like your higher power. It feels like that. It feels like, you know what, I can't do anything about this situation, so I'm going to let it go. But you're remaining hopeful at the same time that in divine timing, something's going to work out here to your benefit.
We got the Death card over here as how they feel about you, Taurus. Are you letting go of something like this relationship and then being hopeful for the future? We'll see.
Let's see. What are the strengths here? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is going to take... I get slow progress here, but progress nonetheless. Out of all the knights, here's the knight you want to see as a strength, because it means there is long-term potential here.
Yeah, to quote Carpenters, it's going to take some time this time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as a strength. Yeah, but that's what you have down there as the status of the relationship. Yeah, you know, what I'm seeing here is I think this person has had a third party. I think you've gotten a bit bent out of shape about it, but rightly so. I see you as you were the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, but when this situation we were the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, but when this situation occurred, you became the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And you said to yourself, well, I think this is it. I'm done with this, but I am optimistic about the future. And I am going to keep plodding on here towards success.
Yes.
The Knight of Pentacles is exactly right what Michelle said. He's the one you can trust. That's the knight you can trust. I like that. That's my favourite knight.
Because there seems to be loyalty here, commitment.
To something.
To something, but I don't know. With the Three of Cups in reverse down there, is that someone who's worthy of this commitment? Well,
that's right. We'll see.
Let's take a look at the challenge. The High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like this is there's a standoffishness here, Taurus, around this person that you're interested in. A little bit hard to get to. Somebody here who has maybe closed themselves off in some way. I get them as maybe being seemingly aloof or distant.
Unattainable as well at this point.
Yes. Putting themselves perhaps on a higher kind of level. But with the High Priestess in the upright, it's this is a very spiritual person, but more than likely it's someone who is, I want to say, a little bit more of a loner kind of energy, at least at this point in time.
The one thing I'm not getting from that card is contempt.
No, I'm not getting anything really bad off this. It just feels like a distance.
Yeah. Because, there's always a danger when somebody puts themselves sort of on a pedestal or on a high plane. There's a thought that they might want to put someone below them. I'm not getting that. Now, if it was in the reverse,
then possibly
we might be looking in that direction, but I'm not seeing that. We have the Six of Swords in reverse as the challenge here for this person. Well, there is going to be a challenge moving on if they want to do that, and I'm not sure why yet.
Let's see, advice what to do. We've got the Lovers in reverse, so yes, it seems like the two of you are not together at the present time. There's separation. Possibly there's a third party in the mix, not necessarily. It may just be some other kind of energy getting in the way. It could be a job. It could be anything there anything that interferes, anything that stands in the way of this connection. It could even be someone's spiritual journey that stands in the way here. Someone who perhaps is raising their vibration and doesn't want to have a lower vibrational kind of relationship. It may be that.
Yeah, I had a thought about this card. I can't quit you.
Oh my goodness. What's that?
Brokeback
Mountain. Oh my goodness.
All right. Four of Wands in reverse. Oh no, this is definitely a breakup. Seeing here the Lovers in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse.
Yeah, I don't feel that you're together.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I get a strong energy that someone wants to move in or have a stronger commitment than the other person does.
Yeah, this could have been going somewhere, and then I think this person over here actually had some sort of third party situation, which kind of made things not so great. Now, I'm still curious. I know that you two aren't together currently, but there does seem to be some optimism, and what I'm trying to determine here is whether that optimism is for something else in your life, Taurus, or optimism for this coming back. One thing about the Four of Wands in reverse is I never usually see that as a bad card. I usually see that as being sort of more of a delay.
Yes.
But in this situation, I can sort of see it going either way. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
A surprise. Anyway, you go ahead and do yours. And
what you shouldn't do, we've got the Magician, and you said the Magician card down there was that creativity.
Yeah, it had a bit of magician about it.
What is the words down there?
Now the words here are imaginative, inventive, and expressive. Okay.
So with the Magician, I'm getting this as taking an active role in making this happen. I feel like this is something with the star there that if it's meant to be, and I'm not normally not my own personal belief. I don't normally say this, so for me to say this in this reading, it's coming directly through from Spirit, saying that this is something that is meant to be in good time. So it's not something that you can actually manifest yourself. I feel like it's something that really is out of your hands when we talk about release and letting it go. It's out of your hands, putting it in the divine.
No, into the hands of the
Putting
universe.
It into the hands of the universe and saying, here, universe, you take it from here. Show me a sign. Show me show me if this is going to happen or not.
I think for most people living on this planet, that is one of the hardest things to do.
Yes, absolutely.
To take one's hands off a situation and let it go and say, well, I mean, truly let it go without any anxiety, and say, universe, this is yours to handle.
Especially if that person down there is entertaining maybe multiple people, or there is some other person in the way.
In the mix.
You can't do anything about that, so you kind of have to let it go and see if it will, if it's meant to be, something will happen there with that third party to make space available.
Yeah, for this relationship.
Yeah.
We have the Nine of Cups in reverse over here as what this person shouldn't do. I see that as having multiple short-term kinds of wish fulfillment situations. I'm talking about maybe other partners. This person really needs to, I think they need to focus more on themselves, to be honest.
Yes.
With that card there.
And I actually feel, Taurus, take it as it resonates, but I feel very strongly that there's something here for both of these people to get focused on, and that is to do more of a singular energy rather than a group or as a duo.
At the same time, if you're upset and angry, I think that's a good thing, because it's here as a strength on this side of the reading. So you're pretty much how you should be right here, as being this Queen of Pentacles in reverse right now.
I'm not getting anger here. I get a quiet acceptance. I mean, obviously you want something to happen here, Taurus, you do, but you're accepting
the situation
as it is, and you're willing to put in. I mean, for some of you Taurians, you may even think, okay, maybe there was something that happened with you that caused this person to somehow disengage, in which case you're accepting that and saying, well, you know what, that's kind of on me, I can see that, but you're still there understanding that you'll have to put in the work that's required here to get this back to what it was before, or how you'd like it to be.
At the same time, it's not up to you to manifest
It's not up to you to manifest it. If this is something that I think is just going to happen in good time. What's hidden here is the Devil card, or in this deck it's called the Shadow Side, and it's in the reverse here, Taurus. So, yeah, there's still some issues here that need to be gone through. It feels like going through that dark night of the soul. It feels like having to go through the darkness before you get to the knowledge here, the self-knowledge.
Yeah, we've got the Death card here.
Yes, there's something to do with self-knowledge that I'm picking up here, Richard, about this journey, Taurus. Releasing to the journey, releasing the need for a relationship in order to become more self-aware.
Yeah, so it is interesting seeing the Death card here, along with this Three of Cups in reverse, and this Nine of Cups in reverse over here.
Yes.
She is strongly suggestive of that these short-term engagements are not going to do much good.
They're not fulfilling. But I think that somehow there's some kind of, that's part of the journey, is realising that, becoming more self-aware.
I think for both people.
For both people, yeah.
All right, let's take a look over here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. As what's hidden. This person is actually going to be okay on their own. They might not feel like it. They might say to
themselves,
they might say to themselves, oh gosh, no, I really don't think I can do this. But it's what's hidden is that they can't.
Yeah, there's independence here. Both of these people, with Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it speaks to me about working on their independence. Before you can be a true partner to another person, you have to be okay with yourself. And this High Priestess is part of that energy of being okay with yourself. Now, of course, it can go a little bit too much to the other side of that, where somebody gets a little bit too much comfort in that energy and no longer opens up to the possibility of having someone else. But that's kind of the chance you take on this journey. So let's see, the outcome here is the Page of Cups. Okay, so there will be an open heart here at the end of the day, which is nice to see. So it will not be completely closed off. This is something that eventually is going to open back up again at some point in the future after these, I get some issues there, and it'll be different for each one of you, of course, that need to be worked out.
Some sort of baggage. I mean, we talk about release, right?
Yeah.
So there's something that needs to be let go of here.
Right.
It's all you in the regular Rider-Waite deck. When you look at the Devil card, you see these two people chained. Right? They're chained, I think, to each other.
Yes.
And to the Devil.
Yes.
Yes. So it's very much a thing of what do you do to break those chains?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when you're in that grasp, then you're not in control of yourself. Some other energy or maybe even that Three of Cups, Nine of Cups energy has control over you. Yeah. You don't have control over it.
Right. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse over here as the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hate to give you false hope here, Taurus, about this, but I do believe you're optimistic that this person will come around. And at the end of the day, you two will be back together. I'm seeing that, especially with this Ace of Cups in reverse now, that the possibilities for that I think are limited.
Yeah, it's going to be. Well, it can go either way at this point in time, but with that, I'm looking at the Cups cards there, all being in the reverse. And it's all about what part of the journey for that person is, what makes them happy.
This could just be a temporal kind of energy, what's happening now. And it might take a while to turn that Ace of Cups around.
I was talking about remaining open.
Right.
Some people, when they go through breakups, will close off. And that when you're in that singular kind of energy, you can become a little bit too comfortable in that energy. But the thing that I see there is that there is, with that creative card, I kind of like that, because it tells me that there's still something possible. Something's being made. Something other is what I'm getting. Something other than what it was. But that's a good thing, because whatever caused the breakup here, the ending of this, obviously wasn't working. So if something else is being made out of it, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's just not going to be an immediate thing. It's not going to be
what it was, and it's not going to be an immediate thing. There's going to have to be patience here, Taurus, and we'll see how this goes. Let's see what we will be talking about in the extended reading. Please do join us in the extended if you'd like to. The link is down below to watch on Vimeo. Before I get there, though, I will pull a card from the Oracle of Visions. Another way to view the extendeds is here on YouTube. If you'd like to join my band of gypsies, at the top tier level, you can gain access to all of the extended readings, and I do about 36 or so a month, so feel free to check that out by clicking on the join button for more information or looking in the box for the link. If you prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase directly there. Please do take this moment to press that thumbs up button, that like button. Very important for my channel. That would be fantastic if you would do that for me. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know how you're liking these he said, she said readings. And of course, if you are a newcomer, I'd love to have you subscribe. Please do consider hitting that notification bell as well. So let's take a look here, Taurus. What will we be talking about in the extended? We'll go a lot more in depth. We'll clarify. We've got a flipper. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Taurus. This one is all about self-analysis and knowing yourself. Yeah, that's the thing. I was getting that energy of the journey and the journey to knowing yourself by being an individual. The card presents an image of self-examination. The answer to who we are, of course, can have many different answers, and those answers change with time, with circumstances. We wear our various masks to reflect, falsely or truthfully, the myriad versions of what we are or who we can be. So in this scene we see a reflection of our many selves. And like these Russian dolls below, we're personas within personas, any of which can be the prominent or visible facsimile we choose to outwardly project at any given moment. Either by deliberate choice or emotional reaction, we reach out and choose from one of many masks. So in this scene, a plain and a flamboyant choice is available, but in truth there are so many others. The danger is that on some occasions we're not in control. Outside influences can provoke emotional states. It's then, at our vulnerable moments, that the masks choose us. Okay, Friedrich Nietzsche, I think that's how you say that name. One's own self is well hidden from one's own self. Of all mines of treasure, one's own is the last to be dug up. Yeah.
He also said, there's always madness in love, but there's also reason in madness.
Yeah, I see that. I see an energy here of, well, it's a little bit cliche, but of releasing to the journey of, and releasing to, well, being open to the journey, being not resisting it, not trying to force it into a certain direction, but just trusting in the divine, trusting that there's a lot to be learned here, trusting that in order to know oneself, one has to come face to face with both our shadow side and also our light side. The truth is we're neither, we're both. So there seems to be some kind of energy of integration that we'll be talking about in the extended reading, which is good because I feel that after this integration, then this has the chance to be more than it could be if there wasn't this. You know, like if you went for this right now, something tells me that it would be false, like a false persona. It's not true.
Right. You see, one thing missing off that card is where's the authentic self?
Exactly. Well, the authentic self needs to be found, but through this journey.
I don't think any of those Russian dolls there are the authentic self.
No. But at the moment, the authentic self isn't known and it isn't being shown.
Right.
Either of these people.
That's right.
So there's something in the journey here that gets found. This feels a little bit like returning to self. The truth is our authentic self is who we were always meant to be before we were put on conditioning throughout our youth by parental figures, by teachers, by romantic relationships, by rejection, by all of that. It's almost like it's like that nucleus of who we were always meant to become.
It never changes.
Right.
These Russian dolls are always changing.
That's right. And so it seems like by going through various personas here in life, we come back to our authentic self, if we want to get deep with it.
Good gosh.
But let's talk about this more, Taurus, in the extended reading. I hope I've been getting a lot of deep messages for you lately in August and September. So please do join us there. The link is down below in the descriptions box, or you can join my Band of Gypsies channel membership at the top tier level to gain access here on YouTube. Wishing you the best with this, Taurus. We'll see you in part 2, or we'll speak to you again very soon.
Thanks, Taurus. Goodbye and good luck.